everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I'm here with another VHS journal flip through. This is RCA T-120. In these journals, you will see themes of the birth of TV and film. So everything from kind of the silent film era to pop culture, things like Ghostbusters, E.T., things that were iconic in the 80s and 90s. So this journal is 2 signatures, and it's inside the little RCA VHS sleeve. It's been visibly bound, and yeah, let's jump into it. So here on the inside, we have first this TV Land little pocket here with Shelly something. I don't know her last name, but she's lovely. And then we have RoboCop here punching a television, a little journal card. Then we have the Boris Karloff Frankenstein head here that's a pocket. And this is on a page from a TV book called The Golden Age of TV Drama. Or that's the chapter. It was called TV Book was the book. And I've stitched some VHS film from the canister onto the side of this. And then this, I don't know if this is this Great Balls of Fire. I can't remember this fun journal card. I'll apologize now because I can't recall the names of all the films and actors. Like, it's hard. And then we have a page of a sitcom being filmed here. Then we have a little pocket from Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. And this quote from David Lynch: "The point was to let the audience become familiar with the monster so that the monster could disappear and the human being come into view." It's a little journal card. And then we have some actors here that I just really love that little picture. This is a page from a film journal book, a film reviewing book, which I think is a really nice use for these journals. This is some tea-dyed paper, and it says Collecting Vintage Television Sets. Another of the film journal pages, and this has all of the kind of entries: title, country, title in original language, genre, director, awards, starring, quotes, where, with, opinion, notes. So there's lots of those pages in all of these. This is a vintage bookkeeping ledger, and it's yellow and lovely, and I just thought it was a really fun thing to add in because costing is, of course, and expenses are a big part of film. Another film journal page. Craft paper with this quote: "Excuse me, could you tell me which of these guys is Bruce Wayne?" A little lined paper. This is a little movie card poster from the Brocken Faust. So Lewis Morrison as Mephistopheles. More of the film strip down the side. More craft paper, another of the little film journal pages, another of the ledger pages, film journal page, and then paper clipped onto this coffee dyed paper we have The Wizard of Oz with Dorothy and the Fairy Godmother, and that's like a large sort of over the page kind of journal card. And then I've stitched some more of the film down the side here. And then we have a little 49 Market film strip, kind of a belly band made from vellum. And this is fun. It's a little write-up cue card company. Although they are 51 and 53 years old respectively, Don Stewart and Carl Marlowe call themselves the Card Boys. For 23 years, they have been holding cue cards for performers on television. Even now, when teleprompter machines have usurped much of the handheld business, the boys still work regularly on variety, news, and music specials, and 5 days a week on the soap opera The Doctors. Armed with their sets of hand-printed 22 by 24-inch cards on which each actor's part is written in a different color, Don and Carl extend a personal and professional service. They stand where the cards can be easily read. They never cast shadows, and they pull used cards away quickly. Of course, accidents can happen. Upside-down cards or erroneous dialogue have been known to occur. Once Carl dropped a card and it slid in front of the camera. Still, the card boys maintain that their customized keys are better than the mechanical ones. Whole conversations, rather than the teleprompter's single lines, are visible at a glance. The cards can be flipped forward to show an entire scene, and letters can be printed in any size. The card boys started as would-be actors who found themselves working as ushers at the CBS studio in 1954. They made their prompting debut on the hour-long Perry Como show, Still Boys. They are now the grand old men of the East Coast cue card business. So that's kind of some fun history. And then in the center of the journal, there is one of these in each of these journals, and this is from a book based on the TV show Blockbuster, and you would like do this kind of puzzle. It was a game show, and you'd have to fill in each of these. They were prompts that started with certain letters, so I figured they'd be like a nice bookmark going throughout the book wherever you were. And then paper clipped on this page from the TV book, an old TV book, is this Star Wars big journal card here. And you'll see little bits of washi tape here that just kind of reinforce that book page paper in a couple spots. And I wanted to use a floral because it goes over here with Betty Davis. So here we have an RCA T-120 VHS flap that I made into a tuck spot. And then this is from Variety. RoboCop himself is a fascinating character. How he works and analyzes things and what he is capable of doing is what keeps his adventure at full throttle from the time he walks on screen to the last brutal moment. And that's a journal card. And then here we see Betty Davis, and this is a little pocket that I made from these letters that I grunged up that says TV, and it has some sparkling silver paper behind it. I feel like that reminded me of like the TV fuzz. And this says the studio audience. It's from the TV book. And so we have this Betty Davis journal card here. And then on this side, just a little kind of Tim Holtz, sort of almost, grungy, but almost a little film strippy kind of pocket. And then there's a quote here, eventually game show audiences may give hysteria a bad name. And I liked this kind of old actress, like with her, her palm at her head with that quote. I thought was kind of fun. So that's a journal tag. This says film journal on some lined paper. And then this is a page from the film journal. And some coffee dyed paper, some ledger paper, another film journal page, some graph paper from a little book and ledger on the back. And it's been tea dyed. And then this is some like children's writing paper with a little TV sticker up there. And another film journal page, some craft paper. Here we have E.T. peeking out behind the door, and this is all write-ups about E.T. I've chosen different films for each of these journals to kind of highlight in one of the centers of the book. And there we have our little Drew Barrymore giving E.T. a kiss on the nose. And more craft paper, more film journal paper with the little thumbs up, thumbs down stickers. This is Hollywood Babylon, which is another book that I've used in this series. More of the graph paper and journal. There's a director's chair sticker. More ledger. Tea-dyed paper with some of the film from the VHS canister stitched down the side. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. A little photo play cover. And then this is a belly band made from an old silent film image. And then this was part of an old film book. It was actually the fly papers, and I thought they were fun. They're like old Mae West kind of film posters. So that's just a journal card in there. Then we have a little film strip pocket here. And then this is really cool. It's a tag or a journal card, and it's made from this cool film scene. Like you see these big scaffolds with the director and everything, and the big cameras, and the what's that called? The megaphone. Yeah, that behind the scenes kind of film. And then we have this. This is a little early children's TV series. And then this is an old kind of black and white film journal card. And that is the end of the RCA T-120 journal. I will be back with the next one. Thank you.